objective Edward.
Go on, go on.
Yes, I think you guessed it. The gun we're talking about is the SMG-08, and I think it's quite well established now that, as of now at least, after all of the patches have been out and all the weapons are out, this is by far the most hated and most controversial weapon in Battlefield 1. But it wasn't always so. In the past we had the Hellriegel being one of the most controversial, but that was mostly a misunderstanding between balance and the power of aim assist for console players. And for a long time I actually had a hard time participating in any of these discussions because I play on PC and I don't really experience the Hellriegel being as powerful or as overpowered, but even on PC the Hellriegel was really good. And I say was because it's been nerfed and it's no longer anywhere near its former glory. Now the SMG-08 did not get nerfed. It was actually a slow fire rate and very accurate SMG back in the days, and was also then not all that popular. After it was patched, it turned into a fast fire rate run and gun beast, and that's what you see in this video. Now obviously the weapons that you want to compare this with is the Automaticos, and there are 3 versions of them. All of them are good. I prefer the Trench. I think it's the best one because of the way game plays out when any Automatico is good. And in those games, in the close quarter combat situations like on Argonne Forest or Amiens or even here on Suez, if you really want to take advantage of the Automatico, you want to use the hipfire version, the trench version, because then you don't have to worry too much about when there is a lot of gas. You just put on the gas mask and you keep hipfiring the same way as you would anyway. And the same kind of goes for the MP18 trench and a few other of the trench versions in Battlefield 1. Now the SMG-08 isn't all that good for hip firing, but it's good enough in a lot of situations. If your opponent is closer than 10 meters, then, well, you can most likely hip fire with it. If they're closer than 5 meters, you can definitely hip fire with it. But there is, of course, a certain situation where there's a certain range, somewhere between 10 and 15 meters, where you clearly benefit from aiming down sight. Now at longer range past 25 meters or 30 meters, which you would consider longer range with this type of a weapon, you would benefit quite a bit by using the techniques of tap firing and using recoil control quite a bit, because the weapon has a tendency to bounce in any kind of directions when you're firing full auto with it, and tap firing makes the bullets go far more straight than if you would just hold down that fire button. Now some of the most obvious maps to use this weapon on would be, like I said, Argonne Forest, Amiens, Suez, Neville Knights and Priest d'Itaher, and well, any of these smaller infantry-based maps where you have a lot of close-quarter combat situations. But of course, many times you want to play the assault class because you need to counter tanks, and you're doing it not because of the primary weapon but because of the gadgets. And in those situations, well, then the SMG-08 is not as obvious of a choice. Now, it still works, and it's still a fantastic gun even on bigger maps, just Sinai Desert and San Quentin Scar. But you need to be a little bit more careful about what engagements you take, and unless you have a clear advantage at range, you might want to try to flank and get around behind and close up and personal with your opponents. Check out this trap that I laid for this flame trooper. Get fokkin rekt!
We have taken objective apples.
So let's take a few seconds here and talk about something different. Notice behind the wall here there's a spotted tank, and in order to hit it I have to throw the grenades very high up, bounce them off the wall, and boom.
Vehicle destroyed, yeah? See? That's what I calculated for. You hit them there, and they bounce in.
So now, funny as it is, killing that tank there actually plays a part in what happens next. The wreckage of the tank is still there, and the enemies get stuck behind it or next to it. Check it out. They can't move, and I'm mowing down 3 of them. The reason why they are here is because they are spawning, and the wreck of the tank that I just killed caught them here in this little narrow passage. Now, generally speaking, I'm not a big fan of using the gas mask when I have the SMG-08, but sometimes you just have to.
I killed that, whatever it's called, Putlov, and then they got stuck there.
So as you can tell, the mow-down capability of this gun is quite heavy, but you have to make sure that you don't overheat. Now the overheating mechanics is kind of what you probably recognize more from the LMG of the support class, but yeah, it actually overheats quite quickly. So if you tap fire and if you're a little bit conservative with how much you fire, then you can actually mow down a whole lot of people if, well, if they don't kill you first, that is. So yeah, I actually intended to destroy one of the walls there with the AT rocket gun when that medic appeared, and I had no time to switch weapons. So after that encounter, I'm trying to flank my way, taking a sneaky path to B, and I'm hoping, of course, that I'm not going to be outflanked myself. Obviously, this assault guy could potentially kill me there, but he's busy with a cavalry of my team. So normally it's really a lot harder to get to this flag from B to C, but well, here we are. So I pick up this sniper here, and I'm not going after that other guy. Instead, I'm going on a bit of a flank here. It's a long run around B. I don't want to step on B because I don't want people to know that I'm here. The moment I would go into the flag zone, they would see it and come running back. I want to make sure that I get at least one or two of my teammates spawning in on me. I'm waiting for that one guy at the bottom of my squad there, as you can see. But apparently he didn't need me as a spawn. As a matter of fact, we have other people here on Bravo, so maybe he made a better choice. Now, I did notice that there are somebody up here on the rooftop shooting the mortars. So, yes, one well-placed AT rocket gun. He is down, and so is his sniper buddy. So, do you agree that this is the most hated gun in the Battlefield franchise as of moment? The SMG-U8 18 Factory, and I'm using it with the AA sight. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I hope I will catch you in the next stream.
Ouch! Pretty damn OP.
Düşman tankı. Bomba atıyorum. Çabuk olun.
Ah. I wanted it. That's how not to drive a car. Now you know.
Orada bir makinalı tüfek var. Bir süzgeci görüyorum. Düşman atlası tespit edildi. Aha, düşman.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We have lost objective butter.
Lancez-vous!
So I get $5 if I may get a kill with the Peacekeeper. What about... Can't I get $5 for every kill I get with the SMG-08?
We have taken objective Edward.
Insane!
We have lost objective apples.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Kom fram.
They're coming, they're coming, they're coming. Behind. This weapon.
We are losing objective butter.
Whoa, whoa.
Граната пошла! Берегись! Держите гранату, сволочи! machine gun. One of theirs.
Pushing. D, you haven't seen D before in this whole round.
Maybe.
Spotted a scout.
I got probed. Now on me.
Granate ist raus vor uns. Hoch. Sturmsoldat. Ich werfe eine Granate auf. Passen.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Granate raus.
We have lost objective Charlie. We have taken objective.
There's a stationer there. I can't push straight up there.
Sturmsoldat in Sichtweite.
Dynamite left. Oh shit.